The year was 1964. In the most secretive corner of California, an aircraft was born that even physics seemed to defy logic. It was called the SR-71 Blackbird. It was created by Lockheed Skunk Works, the most legendary secret division in American aviation history, under the leadership of a genius engineer named Kelly Johnson. It first flew on December 22, 1964, and officially entered service with the U.S. Air Force 2 years later. Only 32 were ever built. And to this day, more than 60 years after it first took to the skies, nothing has been matched. The SR-71 flew at Mach 3.3, more than 3 times the speed of sound. In real terms, that's more than 2,200 miles per hour, or half a mile per second. Faster than a sniper rifle bullet, faster than almost any missile ever fired at it. And that wasn't its instantaneous top speed, it was its normal cruising speed. The official record was set on July 28, 1976, Mach 3.3 at 85,000 feet. That record still stands today, in 2026, for a manned jet-powered aircraft. And there's something even crazier. The SR-71's best defense wasn't bullets, missiles, or jamming systems. Its best defense was, it just throttled and went. The SR-71 wasn't a fighter, it was a spy. It was designed to fly high, fly fast, and photograph enemy territory without being detected. In a single flight, it could scan over 100,000 square miles from 85,000 feet, nearly double the cruising altitude of a typical commercial airliner. Throughout its career, approximately 4,000 missiles were fired at the SR-71 fleet. Not a single one hit, because by the time the missile was launched, the SR-71 was already far away, leaving the threat behind. At Mach 3, the fuselage heats up to over 300 degrees Celsius. The skin expands several inches from the heat. That's why the SR-71's fuselage panels were intentionally left loose on the ground. And the aircraft leaked fuel every time it was on the runway. Only after it was in flight and warmed up did the gaps close on their own. Each flight hour required more than 300 hours of maintenance. Its operating costs exceeded $200,000 per flight hour, a price tag that ultimately led to its retirement. NASA even used the SR-71 as a research platform until 1999, because no other aircraft on Earth could duplicate its extreme flight conditions. March 6, 1990, the SR-71's final flight from Palmdale, California to Washington, D.C. On that journey, he still managed to break 4 speed records simultaneously. The distance from Los Angeles to Washington was covered in 64 minutes and 20 seconds. Today, the SR-71 is on display in a museum, but its records still hang in the sky. No one has dared to reclaim them. In an era of stealth drones, surveillance satellites, and 6th-generation jets, this old black beast still stands as a reminder that in its time, humanity once created something truly untouchable.